Let us be aware that while they preach the supremacy of the state, declare its omnipotence over individual man, and predict its eventual domination of all peoples on the earth, they are the focus of evil in the modern world.
Gentlemen, this is the Bunker Save Manifest.
America will find you, and we will bring you to justice.
We came, we saw, we died.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
All right, let's try this one more time. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is August the 9th, 2023. This is the 4th episode, I believe, video episode. Let's talk about America. So please, if you can, tell everybody, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, tell everybody about this show. Because the more people that watch it, the better it makes me feel. The better I get at doing it and making it. Go on Instagram, go on Twitter, go on Spotify, go on YouTube, like and share, do all that bullshit. It helps out. It really does. Today, I gotta tell you about the weather first. I'll give you a little weather update. Over here in the sunless Netherlands, the sun came out. It reared its strange face once more. But it was one of those fucked up days where sun feels good when it's beating on you. Skin feels it baking a little bit. But every time there's a cool breeze that rolls by or a cloud blocks the sun out for just a second, start getting cold, and then you got to put a jacket on, and you're back and forth between no jacket, jacket, no jacket, jacket. And I don't like that change in body temperature. It makes me feel like I'm dancing or something. I don't like that. I just like a hot day, like a hot sweaty day where my skin's sizzling, and I know that all day I just got a tank top and shorts and flippies. If I just got tank top, shorts and flippies, just beating under the sun, I'm happy. But yeah, I need the hot weather. I need that sunburnt weather, which I think leads me to my first topic. We're actually going to talk about America this time. Instead of random shit that happens to me here in the Netherlands, we are going to talk about America. Everybody at this point, all across America, has seen or has heard about or knows someone personally involved in it. The great Montgomery, Alabama Brawl of 2023. Now, I got to say, there is nothing more that I enjoy in life than seeing a couple of drunk rednecks, too inebriated for their own good, getting their due serves, getting what's coming to them. It's funny. I think we can all agree on that. I love watching a bunch of drunk assholes get their asses kicked just as much as the next man. But I gotta say, as a pacifist, which is one of my personal tenets in life, I don't think I don't think y'all should have been fighting. If any of you were involved in that fight, and I know there was like 914,000 people involved in that fight, if any of y'all were involved in that Montgomery Brawl of 2023, put the fist down. Go talk it out. That's what we're trying to get over. We're trying to not beat the shit out of each other anymore. Right now, yes, it's probably a pretty good chance that some of those white dudes had grandparents who probably firebombed some of your grandparents' house back in the day. Okay. So it is funny to beat the shit out of them, but we shouldn't do that. We should not be fighting. But I did enjoy it. I'm not gonna say I would have hoped that it didn't happen, but since it did, I'm gonna watch it. I've watched it like 100 times. I'm gonna keep watching it because it's goddamn hilarious. It had everything though. That fight had everything. Yeah, WWE could not have scripted a fight any more entertaining for American society to watch. They could have put Jake Paul and Logan Paul in a tag team match, outnumbered 5-2 against the starting lineup of the New York Knicks, and it would not have been nearly as funny as watching this band of Black Avengers come through and beat the shit out of these sunburnt rednecks. But it was great. It had everything. It had chairs. You don't even get that. You don't even get that every week in WWE. You got to wait for a chairs and ladder match. Tables, ladders, and chairs. TLC. You got to wait for that. It's like once a month. You might get a single chair. They had everything. They had the ladies coming out beating the shit out of each other. They had tag team fights. They had Royal Rumble. They had backroom brawls. It was all bare knuckle. Okay. I think I saw one fat old auntie literally do a backflip at some point and just powerbomb onto somebody. But I thought it was hilarious. Only problem is everybody in that video is fucked. I don't know. I think Vegas should start throwing up odds about how many white dudes are going to jail, how many black dudes are going to jail. You know, one of them white dudes is getting executed. For sure. In today's day and age, one of those white dudes is getting sentenced to death just to make sure this shit don't happen again and there ain't no riots down in Alabama. I think they should just drop him right there, straight in the water. You know, no electric chair, no lethal injection. Save some tax money. Just drop him right there off the dock. You know, I think that'll appease the masses. People will calm down for a little bit. But otherwise, if you're a white dude in Montgomery, Alabama, you need to stay your ass indoors until like I don't know, Thanksgiving, at least. Like wait till it starts getting cold. You know it's safer out there when it starts getting cold. Black folk don't like the cold. But yeah, you got to chill for a bit. Just leave it. It's black man summer down in Alabama right now, and y'all got to back up. Y'all got to back up. And all because these two dudes ruined it. These two dudes. I don't know. We're about to know their names. If we can find that chick on the airplane talking about the alien, you know the internet's about to find these dudes. And they are fucked. They getting fired. They better be small business owners because they're getting fired from their job. Their wives are getting fired from their job. The kids are they're getting kicked out of university. I bet one of them's probably playing football at Alabama right now. And oh man. He's about to lose out on his whole future because his daddy wanted to go beat up on a black security guard. Like I said, I'm a pacifist. I think the words are your most powerful weapon. If you're even bringing the fist out, you've already lost the fight. You might hurt the other person more, but you've lost the fight. You know, your soul takes just as much damage as your body gives. So use your words next time, people. Let's all try to get along. Stop beating the shit out of each other. It's very embarrassing, okay, in the rest of the world that I have to hear everybody make fun of America because, you know, we beat up on everybody in the world, but we beat up on ourselves even more. It's goddamn awful. Let's start using words. Let's be a little bit more diplomatic throughout the day. Because it could have been so simple. Easily avoided. You know, these two drunk rednecks, they was probably sitting there drinking their beers, talking about the good old days when they was getting laid in high school and all that bullshit. And then they look over and they see, call it what it is. They see a black man touching their boat. And, you know, they didn't take the time to read his hat or his shirt that said, like, security guard. They saw that beautiful black skin and they went over there and they just jumped on him. Started whooping his ass. They probably didn't even know it. Consciously just lost it. You know, they probably just went back in, like I said, high school days. And they just, wow, this is so fun. This is how we used to spend our Saturdays. Yeehaw. And then it happened. I don't even think white people knew this was possible. But that security guard, he must have had some Indian in him because when he threw that hat up in the air, that was a goddamn smoke signal. He was communicating to his tribe, to his people. And they saw it from all corners. They didn't all just come. It wasn't just a group of 10 was standing over here watching it all unfold. They came from every corner of Montgomery, Alabama. We had a dude that, what's his name? Black Aquaman, swam across the damn river. Nobody even knows where he came from. He might have been like a UFO and come up from underwater. He might have actually lived underwater. We don't know. This is just as much of a mystery as that chick on the airplane talking about aliens ain't real. Don't get me started on that. I think that might be like a psyop. But that fight was hilarious. I wish it hadn't happened, but it did. So let's all learn from it. Let's enjoy it. Let's frame that video. Make YouTube pin it to the front page for like the next year. Like, don't do this. This is what you don't do in the real world. Don't. But we should use it to learn from, everybody. Use it to learn that you need to take a moment. Assess the situation a little more carefully. Use your words. Don't use your fist. Use your words. And then we can grow together as a country. Because I'm tired of being the laughing stock of the world. It's embarrassing. It truly is. What about that one woman? What's her name? I don't even know. See, I don't even know her name. But all I'm going to say is that hot chick from the airplane with the alien. I think that was all fake. I don't know. Again, I say this all the time. I'm not a doctor. I can't make expert judgments on these things. But I don't believe it. I don't buy it. It was timed too perfectly. She's a marketing consultant at a fancy place. Why is she even flying coach on a goddamn domestic flight anyway? She ain't got a private jet or company car or something. I think it was all fake. She started talking about aliens, getting everybody riled up online, talking about aliens, and then what happened 2 weeks later? Government comes out and was like, yeah, there's aliens everywhere. Everywhere. On airplanes, on buses. I think we all knew that Greyhounds were filled with aliens and not the Mexican aliens. Like, the people you see on a Greyhound are pretty fucking out of this world, if you know what I mean. But they were like, there's aliens everywhere. There's aliens in New York. There's aliens in Hollywood. And she comes talking about that motherfucker's not real. That motherfucker's an alien. And then all of a sudden, we're all talking about it, primed, ready to go. As soon as the government comes out and releases this nonsense to us. I think it was fake. Or set up. Not fake. I mean, it probably did happen. People on the plane, they didn't know what was going on. She did, though. She knows how to market shit. That's her job. But, I think, weird shit came out this week. I want to give a shout out to one dude. Neo. Not Neo, not like the one. Neo. The handsome rapper, R&B man who has gotten many a men laid with his sweet, soulful sounds. I want to give a shout out to him for coming out and being like, nah, fuck off. I don't even know what he said. I honestly don't. He could have said the worst thing possible. And I'm sure if you know what he said, please comment it. Tell me how stupid I am, because I have no idea what he said. All I know is I saw the video of him coming out and be like, that wasn't me apologizing. That was my publicist. That was my management company. And I don't fuck with that. And he was like, I said what I said and I don't take it back. Good. I like that. All right. So I don't listen to Neo much, but I might now, just because he might have said something bad. And we can all agree that maybe it's bad, but at least he's standing by what he said. I hope to God he didn't say, like, he didn't pull a Kanye and start talking about how good of a guy Hitler was, because then I'll feel really bad. But for now, fuck yeah. Hashtag Neo. All that bullshit. Wayne Brady. Did it surprise anyone? Was anybody surprised that Wayne Brady came out and said he'll fuck anything? I don't even... When did that even get a name? When did we change the name of horny to pansexual? I think Wayne Brady... Have you ever seen Whose Line Is It Anyway? Wayne Brady has not only would... Wayne Brady has probably fucked everything. Anything you can think of, Wayne Brady's sex life is like a skit in Whose Line Is It Anyway? If somebody just shouts out anything, he'll stick his dick in it. You know, a folding chair. Wayne Brady's like, all right, well, I'll fuck it. You know, Queen Elizabeth. Well, you know, it's not too late. She's still fresh. I'll fuck it. He has. I don't think anybody ever thought he was not already fucking anything. So again, and I don't get this. What is pansexual? Pansexual just means really horny, super horny. That's all that means. Every teenager, every teenage boy on the planet is a pansexual at some point because he's so horny, he'll fuck anything. You only don't become a pansexual once you just get tired of fucking stupid shit. And you're like, I need to calm down a little bit. I don't get this, why we need to put a word to that. We had a perfect word for it. Really horny. And it worked really well for a really long time. But why are we applauding that? Why are we congratulating Wayne Brady coming out and just being like, guys, I'm so horny. Like, I'm so horny, I'll fuck anything. Why is that something that we're just like, good job, man? I don't get it. If I came out and said that, people would just be like, ew, gross, shut up. We don't want to know what you do with the watermelons. It makes no sense to me. I need to find something like that. I want to find something that like is just a normal thing, but if I phrase it right, if I market it right, I'll get a lot of support. Like there has to be something like that. Like, you know, I'm a unihandleosexual. Okay, I only fuck my hand. At some point, somebody's gonna say that, and society's just gonna be, oh, great. Oh, how brave. He only fucks his hand. And it's just like, what? When's it going to stop? Let's just all agree that I think because of like technology and media that we consume and porn, this whole new generation, the Gen Zs and all that shit, I don't think they're actually like transsexual and shit. I think they're just overly stimulated. They're so horny all the time. If there would have been this much porn in the past, the Amish wouldn't exist. They'd all be identifying as cows and horses, and they'd all be furries. I think the Amish are just simply like furries from the 1800s. I don't get it. If anybody can explain this shit to me, where anything and everything you do is somehow recognized as brave, please. I want to get on board. I want to be a part of it. I want to be an ally. Or something else I want to talk about, but I can't even remember now. God damn it. Something about Musk. What did he do? He did something that pissed me off, which is very rare because, oh no, that's what it is. It wasn't Musk. It was a fucking Dave Portnoy. Dave Portnoy has rebought Barstool. That's fucking amazing. I don't know anything really much about Dave Portnoy. I, on a basic level, know some faces from Barstool. I just think it's great that in this day and age, a guy can make a company, make it amazing, make it very profitable, sell it for a fuck ton of money, or sell half of it, however much he sold and bought back. Sell it, make a fuck ton of money, and then the people who bought it realize they just ain't got it in them to run it like he was doing it. So he's able to just buy it back. I'm guessing he paid less than he sold it for. That would make sense, unless he just really wanted to own it all again. But that's amazing that that's even possible. I thought, like, I don't know, is this like Indian giving for corporations, for companies? Like, well, no, I sold it to you, but I'd really like it back. But it's cool. It's cool. So, yeah, Portnoy, if you're out there, put me on a podcast, dude. I would love it. I'll talk about anything you want. I'll tell everybody how great you are. I know he's not a popular guy. I think he's in that league with like Elon and Dana White and all them. Like, people just either love him or hate him. I don't care either way. He's never done nothing to me. Okay, he's never licked my pizza wrong. So I don't care. But I think that's great. The last thing I can even think about is goddamn football season. Now, I do have some weaknesses in my life. I have many weaknesses. One, women who can't speak English. That's a rough one to overcome. Two, midget wrestling. I've lost a fortune on midget wrestling. And football. NFL football. I love it. Can't get enough of it. I hate it. I hate everything it stands for. I hate that it's just the modern day coliseum to keep masses appeased and keep them focused on ritualistic warfare than to pay attention to the politicians and corporations that are fucking us over. I hate that. Like I said, I've said it a million times, I'm not an intelligent man. So when you get a bunch of big sweaty dudes in front of me tossing a ball back and forth, God damn it, I gotta watch it. And I can't turn away from it. This weekend, the preseason starts. I'm fucking excited. My boys, San Francisco 49ers. Shout out to the boys. George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey. First full season. Oh my God, I can't wait. And the man of the year, Big Cock Brock Purdy. I'm very excited to see these people play. And funnily enough, they are playing against the Las Vegas Raiders, who have recently hired my favorite player in the league, Jimmy Garoppolo. He is the one person, not the one man, but the one person that my wife has said that I could absolutely get on hands and knees for at any moment with no warning. So I'm very excited to see that. Yeah, it's gonna be. I hope it's a good season. I hope it'll make the fall a bit more interesting. I don't know what nonsense is gonna happen. Every year they come up with some crazy storylines and crazy bullshit. So I'm excited. I'm gonna be a little fanboy for the rest of the season. Might even do a couple of full episodes about recaps of the games and whatnot. So if you'd like to see that, please tell me in the comments. Any football fans out there, it'll give me somebody to talk to and something to do every weekend. So that's about all I got today. I'm going to go and stare at a wall, meditate. So thank you, like, subscribe, do all the bullshit, share it. Goodbye.